So there's a big difference between what is well designed and looks good to what actually converts and what turns visitors into leads and then leads into customers. I've been designing websites for over 10 years now. That's over 300 plus websites.
Impressive. Very nice.
And this is usually the best pattern of a landing page that best converts. You see, a landing page should not explain everything in the fullest detail, but instead entice them to the next step. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Rashid. I'm a growth marketing lead at a bootstrap software company. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to set up a landing page structure to turn your page into a persuasion page to help reduce friction to convert. So the difference between a website and a landing page is that a landing page is a single page with limited navigation focused on capturing leads from specific campaigns, while a website is around about 2 to 5 plus pages, full navigation, and offers comprehensive business information for long-term use and to a general audience. So let's start with the first section of your landing page, which is the hero section. This section is by far the most important section of the whole page. A lot of thought is needed as this is your first impression. You have to hook visitors to get them to keep scrolling and keep investigating. Let's say this, if you had $1 on your budget, you should spend 80 cents on that on the headline. So with the hero section, you have 3 functions. 1 is to grab attention, 2 to give a complete message overview, and 3 lead the reader to the body copy. So here's a hero section framework. Part 1 is your headline, which is your boldest claim, the most attractive benefit, and who it's for. Part 2 is your subheadline, where you elaborate on the header and tee up the CTA. This is the bridge between the primary header text and the primary CTA. Part 3 is your creative visuals. So in an image, GIF, or video format, show and visualize the product or solution that aligns with the headline and subheadline. Part 4 is your CTA, your button with a concise incentive to click to learn more, along with logos of well-known customers. The headline is the most important section. Coming from someone who has written dozens and dozens of headlines for landing pages, let me tell you something, it's still hard. So if you're sitting there having a hard time coming up with a new headline, let me share with you some collection of formulas to help you find the highest converting variation. One variation is achieve desirable outcome without pain point. So an example is understand how visitors are really experiencing your site without drowning in numbers. This formula effectively combines the promise of a desirable outcome with the reassurance of avoiding a major pain point, which helps immediately resonate with the target audience. Another formula is the opposite of what the process is usually like, way to achieve desirable outcome. Example is the easiest way to turn your passion into income. So by flipping the script on what people and customers typically expect, this formula creates curiosity and positions the product or service as a unique solution. Another formula is never unpleasant event again. Example is never deal with complicated software setups again. Leveraging the negativity bias, this formula is a strong attention grabber that reminds people of a pain point they don't want to have again or avoid, making them more likely to consider your solution. So another formula is you don't have to skills or resources your audience doesn't have to achieve desirable outcome. So an example is with SEO software, you don't have to be a SEO pro to rank higher to get more traffic. This formula overcomes objections by addressing users' fears or perceived barriers, making the product or service more accessible and appealing. Another formula is achieve desirable outcome while you effortless activity. An example is Drive subscription revenue while you sleep. By emphasizing effortless success, this formula appeals to audiences looking for simple, low-effort solutions. So those are a few formula examples. Give them a try. They worked for me. Now, let's move on to the next section of the landing page, which is section 2, the old way. So your audience is currently facing challenges that your product or service can resolve. To craft compelling copy, focus on highlighting these pain points and the shortcomings of the old methods. Here's how to do it effectively. First, what you want to do is agitate pains. So emphasize the discomfort or frustration people feel with their current situation. Then you want to surface problems with the current state. Highlight issues or inefficiencies in how things are currently done. Then show the consequences of continuing in the old way. Illustrate the negative outcome of not addressing those problems. Then you want to create urgency to fix the problem. Encourage immediate action to resolve the issues. Present this section with a brief intro paragraph highlighting the main pain points, followed by a bulleted list detailing each issue. This format grabs attention and makes the problem easy to digest. So with that said, let's move on to the next section, section number 3, the new way. This is the meat of your pitch to them. Tease the desired state and talk about how your features benefit them and how your product or service solves their problems. Highlight 3 to 5 points about the following: how your product or service fixes their problem, so clearly state the specific issues your product or service addresses. Show how it solves these problems effectively. Then what you want to do is how you achieve their desired results. Describe the positive outcome or transformation visitors can expect from using you. Then show how your product or service gets the outcome they want. So detail the benefits and the results they will achieve. Illustrate these and how the outcomes meet their needs or desires. Then what you want to do again is explain and illustrate how each feature benefits them and addresses their questions or objectives proactively. So break down each feature, explaining its benefits. Anticipate and answer any potential questions or concerns visitors might have about these features. Again, like the old way section, start with a brief intro paragraph that outlines the overall benefits, then use bullet points to clearly list how your product solves the problems, then achieves the results and delivers outcomes. This format again ensures clarity and is easy to skim as well. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video so far, it would be a huge help if you tap that like button and hit that subscribe button, as it would really help me get my content out there. So the next and fourth section of your landing page should be the social proof. So as we all know, social proof is vital and essential for establishing trust and providing that your solution delivers real results. It shows potential customers that others had a positive experience using your product or service, right? Here's how you can effectively use social proof. One is reviews. So show positive reviews from satisfied customers, highlight any specific benefits or stats and experiences that shows how your solution has made a difference. Another way is testimonials. Include quotes and screenshots from happy customers or industry experts who can vouch for the quality and effectiveness of your service or product. Personal stories can add authenticity and relatability. Another way are case studies. So provide detailed case studies that outline how your solution helped a particular client overcome a particular challenge and achieve their goals. Include measurable results and specific examples to illustrate their success. So with this section, without compelling social proof, potential customers may hesitate to trust your claims, which can reduce the number of leads and opportunities you generate. Additionally, in this section, add an FAQ section to address any common questions and objections can help provide more information about your offer. This helps clarify any uncertainties and reinforces the value of your product and solution. So the last section of your landing page should be your primary and secondary call to action. So effective call to actions are all about delivering value and insight to the visitors without any pressure or risk. They should be clear, straightforward, and easy to understand. By emphasizing and offering valuable resources, you can create a compelling reason for visitors to take the next step. I see it as this: it's split into two areas. One is the primary CTA, right? This is your primary call to action where it should be clearly guiding visitors to take the next big step, like scheduling a call, trying out your product, or making a purchase. Make it straightforward and appealing by addressing potential concerns and offering risk-reducing incentives such as free trials, guarantees, or access to customer support. Then, with your secondary CTA, not everyone will respond to the primary CTA offer, so a lower commitment offer is needed, right? This could be an ebook guide, a mini course, a tool, community, or a webinar. These secondary CTAs should be providing a lot of value and encourage someone to opt in. A big bonus tip here is to include exit intent pop-ups that feature these secondary CTAs, because this captures the attention of visitors before they leave your page. Time and time again, this has worked for me, and I believe if you do something that is of value, it will most likely get an opt-in. There you have it. That's a pretty solid landing page structure right there. But this whole video is pointless without this next step, which is conversion. So having the best looking and well set up landing page that does not convert is like having a Ferrari without an engine. So let me give you some pointers. One is the crucial role of page speed. So page speed is undeniably one of the most crucial factors of your website success. Research shows that visitors expect a page to load in 3 seconds or less. If it takes longer, then they get frustrated and bounce. You could have the best landing page since sliced bread, but if it does not load fast, you're toast. Search engines also factor in speed heavily because a slow website can lead to penalties and decreased organic traffic as well. To boost your page speed, try these. Remove any extra code, clean up unnecessary code to streamline your page, optimize images, use efficient image formats to load faster, embed videos rather than uploading them, use services like Vimeo or Wistia for quicker video loading. Once done, run a speed test on Google with Google Page Speed Insights and aim for a score of around 80 or higher. If all of this sounds daunting, it still does to me. Hiring a freelancer from those freelance websites to handle the optimization might be your best bet. So after page speed, these are also important for conversions. Another one is the thank you page. Redirect visitors to your thank you page after they complete an action. This page confirms the action and tracks conversions, providing you with insights into your campaign's effectiveness. Another way to help conversions are illustrations of the offer. Use engaging visuals to clearly present your product or service. Illustrations helps visitors quickly understand what's being offered and can make your message more compelling. Great design can turn a good landing page into a great one. With branding and design, here's one thing to think about. Give me ugly, shocking branding that 80% of people will hate. I hate these boring, genetic, sterile, typical branding these companies do. The soft color palette, the politically correct stock images, the stupid robot, the endless buzzwords. It all drives me crazy. I believe that pattern interrupt is the best marketing strategy. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It will make people stop and pay attention, and we are in the attention war. An example of this is Russell Brunson. I first saw ClickFunnels and their site in 2017 and had no idea what I was looking at. It all seemed like a kid got a hold of a website builder and slapped something together. But as I dug deeper, I realized that he was in the process of growing the fastest growing bootstrap SaaS companies ever. Anyway, to carry on with conversion, let's talk about the metrics. Here are some key metrics to keep an eye on for tracking your landing page and its performance. One is obviously the conversion rate. Monitor the percentage of visitors who click the call to action and proceed to the thank you page. 2 is percentage of page views. So out of 100 clicks, how many views did this page receive? 3 is average visit duration. What is the average time spent on that page? 4 is the specific page conversion rate. Out of 100 page views, how many visitors clicked on the CTA? 5 is cost per action. Determine the average cost to achieve specific action, whether it's a lead or a sale. So that's it, there you have it. So from my 10 plus years of designing 300 plus websites, the best landing page structure, in my opinion, is the hero section, old way, new way, social proof, and then primary and secondary call to action. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.